Glass-Steagall said there's an inherent conflict of interest between the commercial banking side, which is the lending side, and the investment banking side, which is taking an ownership position. And we have to end this conflict of interest by separating these two entities. You can have investment banks and you can have commercial banks, but they have to be separate.
I want to say this. The subprime mortgage was essentially invented after the 1995 amendments to the Community Reinvestment Act, which put a gun to the head of all lenders, banks and non-banks. It said, you must make subprime loans, below prime loans at favorable interest terms to low-income people, to downright poor people, to immigrants, to Latinos, etc. No, I want to finish this point. Sorry. I want to get this out on the table. It's been bugging me for a long time. Jerry Bohr is the only one that got this story right. This meant that, in fact, if these lenders did not make these subprime loans, their business plans would be disrupted. They couldn't acquire. They couldn't merge. They couldn't go into new markets. And it gave inordinate power to local community groups like the Acorn Group to essentially rat out the lender and tell the Fed and the controller of the currency that you guys, they're not doing what you want them to do. So guess what? With the era of easy money, that was like pouring gasoline and lighting a match to the Community Reinvestment Act, which set the stage for these unbelievably stupid subprime mortgages. Yes,
okay,
please respond.
First of all, the notion
and when that gets repealed, Jared, when the Community Reinvestment Act gets repealed, then I'm going to talk about some different regulations.
So it's not Bear Stearns.
Somebody alert the authorities, I got criminal intent. Conspiracy to engage in lewd and indecent acts and events. I'ma wind it, grind it, oh my, I'ma say it again.
Somebody alert the authorities, she's got criminal intent.
Somebody alert the authorities, I got criminal intent. Conspiracy to engage in lewd and indecent acts and events. I'ma wind it, grind it, oh my, I'ma say it again.
Somebody alert the authorities, she's got criminal intent.
Somebody alert the authorities, I got criminal intent. Conspiracy to engage in lewd and indecent acts and events. I'ma wind it, grind it, oh my, I'ma say it again. Somebody alert the authorities, I got criminal intent.
The stock market is now down 21%.
Because we're now down 43%.
What in the world is happening on Wall Street?
Will the defendant please rise, state your full name for the record? Do you wish to say anything before the sentence is imposed?
I do, Your Honor. You know, from time to time I need to get down. Unwind and just bump and grind. Like get my shine on, have some fun, a little dirty, never hurt anyone. I admit I can get somewhat X-rated on the floor, but Your Honor, how's that something you get incarcerated for? I done nothing that's wrong with it, with the grace on something that's frowned upon. I object most strongly, Judge, they played my song.
There's some things in life money can't buy. For everything else, there's TARP funding. And yes, they even take American Express.
President Barack Obama has signed into law the biggest financial overhaul since the Great Depression. The main goal is to prevent another economic crisis. The bill restricts banks from making risky bets and provides more transparency. A new consumer protection agency is to be set up, and the government will have the right to seize control of struggling banks.